The Public Health Act Amendment on Noise Pollution is available for public perusal. The amendment comes in response to concerns from GROS-ISLET residents. MP for the area, KENSON CASIMIR, says one of the main provisions of the legislation determines safer decibel levels for various locations.
The noise pollution legislation was laid in in Parliament 2 Tuesdays ago for its first reading, and so the document is ready for public consumption. Everybody from the media can actually read through it. What you will see is some sort of legislation when it comes to decibel levels, which is what most of St. Lucia is interested in.
GROS-ISLET is a mixed development with residential, commercial and entertainment establishments, particularly along the Rodney Bay Strip, considered a mecca of tourism activity, with a landscape dotted by shops, restaurants and nightclubs. Residents claim the high noise levels are harmful to their physical and mental health, especially during the wee hours of the morning. CASIMIR maintains noise pollution is a sensitive subject, but the issue must be addressed.
It's not a bill that will be popular because you can well imagine no other MP before me touched it. They left it because it's something with dire consequences. You may lose political influence because you may be affecting one sector and, being perceived as, gravitating towards another. But for me as MP, I didn't come to just make popular decisions. I came to make decisions. And so I will always speak my mind. I will always do what I think is best for the majority of people.
Deafening decibel levels are not exclusive to the GROS-ISLET area. Complaints are rife across the island, with homes frequently rattled by the booming radio systems of passing vehicles, the impromptu neighborhood hi-fi sound clashes, and street parties that disturb the still suburban air, hurried by the distant echoes of country and western music on a placid Sunday. The GROS-ISLET MP implores citizens, particularly constituents, to opine on the proposed revised legislation.
And so I would invite the media to have a look at that legislation. I would invite everybody in Rodney Bay that has been calling the offices, in Bonte, in Cap Estate. And the legislation is not for GROS-ISLET, That's the funny thing. It's for all of St. Lucia. But I'm happy that I took the lead on it. And now we finally have it as first reading in Parliament. And so the debate will ensue. Like I said, no legislation is perfect. I do have some concerns. And you will hear, of course, the opposition and some of my colleagues express some concerns, but it is something that we had to do, and legislation is always there to be amended.
The Public Health Amendment Act of 2019 in St. Lucia will allow public health officers to enter premises to measure noise levels and take samples when enforced. For now, public dialogue on the legislation continues before lawmakers get a chance to debate and possibly enact a new law. Gina Filippi, HTS News Force.